he goes into Rick Hilton and asks to be a partner. I mean, anyone at Hilton at the agency should just leave. David and James from Million Dollar Listing just left. They started, I forgot where they went, but they went somewhere. Why would you ever stay at the agency? I mean, you're never going to be a partner. I mean, our partners are going to be Farah and Alexia and Sophia and Portia. Well, I mean, that's how it works. I'm not knocking that. But they asked him in his response to his niece, and the three girls are sitting there, so they're quiet as he responds to their cousin. He says, "It's sad she got so upset about that. But at the end of the day, it's two businessmen making business decisions." Now, recently, I came under people. I said that I felt a little bit of misogyny when Carl Radke made the statement after Lindsay called him Cocaine Carl. And he said, Lindsay gets upset. When she gets upset, she gets emotional. I thought everyone was going to pat me on the back and say, "Woo, David, see, you're sticking up for," because I said I felt that was a little misogynist. A little bit. It's kind of how I read it. Well, apparently y'all don't like Lindsay, and you're like, "Well, she is emotional." True. And she does get upset. True. Yeah. Listen, I'm not no team Carl or team Lindsay. I got problems with both of them. You know what I'm saying? You asked me if I'm team Melissa or Teresa. The only place I'm doing RHONJ recaps when the season comes back is on Patreon. I'm not doing it here. Just not. Um, so I'm not team Melissa or Teresa. I mean, Melissa, lately I've been more team Melissa, believe it or not. Teresa is just a fucking animal. She's just an animal. She's a caged animal. She annoys me. But Melissa's annoying too. Team nobody. Team Carl or Lindsay. I'm gonna choose to eat my hamburger and my large pizza and my Chinese that I ordered in the back room. Team nobody. But on that note, I find this a little misogynistic where he's saying to Paris Hilton, we're just two businessmen making business decisions. Maybe I'm reading into it because you came from my Paris, but I mean, she's not going to clap back because Paris doesn't do that. She's not going to give this any more light. But if I were her, I would respond to this and remind Mauricio that he's a businessman and, there's two businessmen. I would remind Mr. Mauricio, my uncle, of all the things I've accomplished and how much money I've made and how I get $1 million to show up and spin records and be a DJ a night. Nobody is better at fucking branding than Paris Hilton. Although that Kris Jenner, she's as good. She's probably better. But that Paris, let's not forget she was the original. So I just think Paris does not need to be reminded about what a businessman is in the world, Mauricio. Mauricio. And then he says, "I felt like I deserved something. I asked for something. He didn't want to do it. I chose to go off on my own." Okay, that's fair. There's a lot of things about how he left and files and employees, but I don't really care enough. So he's not there. It's over. Buying Beverly Hills. There you go. We gotta go. I don't have all data. Just talk about this stuff. This is supposed to be a quick hit, but humor me. Next season of Beverly Hills, you know what I would love? You guys are really mixed on the return of Miss Hilton, Kathy. It's not guaranteed she's coming back, but what I would love is because we have the insensitive Kathy and, Erica. They're talking about Christmas trees and Sutton's doing this and she's going to the hospital and she said I was coming for her next. Everyone's like, why was she coming for her? Well, I believe it's like family. I believe it's like, I can slap around my sister Kyle and she's going to do everything I fucking say because I'm the older sister. And after big Kathy, the mama, House of Hiltons, check it out. But after the big Kathy, the mama, I'm in charge. So, you don't go against Kathy Hilton. So I can smack around Kyle. But Satine, you ain't family girl. Don't you talk about Kim. Don't you talk about Kyle. So I believe, because we all saw Rinna and Kyle and Kathy and drama, what I think would make a great season, and if the producers were smart, well, first of all, you would not be talking about Kyle and Mauricio next season. It's over. You'd focus on Morgan and Kyle, the relationship, the dating, everything, the love. I mean, That's what I would, you know, it's a love story. It's a love story. Kyle's in love, and I would never take away someone being in love. So I would focus on the fact that Kyle Richards is in a new phase of her life and she's madly in love with the 28-year-old country singer. She'll be 29 at the time, guys. But I would bring back Kathy as a friend of. She's not going to be a housewife, let's face it. She's not going to show up for everything. She's Kathy Hilton. She's planning parties. She runs Beverly Hills. But I would bring back Kathy and I would have Kathy and Kyle. This is everything's fine. You don't speak about my sister that way. I would have them have each other's backs. Think about it. Wouldn't you guys love to see Kathy Hilton go postal on Sutton and everyone else coming for Kyle? Now, I know you guys have some problems with that because you don't love Kyle. I get it. And a lot of you love Sutton. I love Sutton. So I don't wish Sutton any harm, but I enjoy good TV. So none of these people are personal to me because I don't know them. You know, my mother, my father, my sister, you know, this, that, my friends, people in my life are the ones that I have feelings about. I don't have feelings about people that I don't know. I've met Sutton. I know her. I mean, more than a lot of these others. I love Sutton as a person, but I would like to see Kathy Hilton back on the show, having Kyle's back. I don't think we're going to have drama between those two because we've already done that. Just being a bulldog protector of Kyle. So if you take your feelings for Kyle out of it, I think that would make great TV. Everyone says, where do we go next? I think that's where we go. You bring back Kathy and you let Kathy finish what she didn't start at the reunion, and that is taking down Sutton. And I think she wants to take down Sutton because Sutton put her name in her mouth. You lost two sisters. You know, I mean, I think you don't speak about Kyle's family. Kathy could speak about Kyle's family, and I think that would be interesting TV. A united Kyle and Kathy front. They're not firing Kyle. Obviously, she says she's not sure she's coming back. Stop your lying, Kyle Richards, and have Kathy and Kyle. And listen, then you're all going to turn on Kathy. It's not like you're going to say go. You're going to also hate Kathy probably, but Kathy will be the defender of Kyle and she'll go after Sutton. We'll have some other nuances. It might save fucking Dorit's job because she'll go after Dorit too. I think that would be great. Seeing Kathy Hilton just smack these people down. I don't know. I don't know where else the show goes after this, to be very honest with you. But that's what I've come up with after sleeping on this for a day. Yeah, it's possible Anna Marie will go because y'all hate her. And I don't know. There's something about that Kemsley, Dorit Kemsley, something that she has 9 lives. I'm not sure it's her time yet to go. It's weird. I have a feeling she'll be back. So if you got rid of Anna Marie, like if you only got rid of Anna Marie, kept everyone else and brought in Kathy, it's something. I still think we need a cast change, but it's over 1 million. It did well. If you ask me today, that's my prediction. Kathy's in, Anna Marie's out. Kathy and Kyle are going to be united. They're not going to fight. And she's going to come after Dorit and Satine. And who will Dorit then be friends with? I mean, it ain't going to be, Garcelle, because you annoy the fuck out of her. I guess it'll be, and then Erica will be caught in the middle between Kathy and between Kyle and Dorit, and Erica also just doesn't care and she doesn't kiss Kathy's ass. I don't know. It's an interesting season. That's what I think should happen. Yeah, I would love, nobody's coming. Listen, guys, of course, I want Miss Camille Donatacci, Grammar Meyer on my fucking TV screen. #1 person from the franchise I want back. It's not going to happen. It's just not. Denise is not coming back. Sutton wants her back. It's just not happening. So I really don't think anyone else is coming back from the past. I think after this season, especially, they tried that. They tried the sprinkling in of Cynthia Bailey, sprinkling Denise. And yeah, Denise had a great scene, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it. That's just my crystal ball says Kathy is in and it's united Kathy and Kyle front. Man, these quick hits are not quick. I love you all. Have you listened to my show earlier today? We had Mindy Kahn on. Remember Facts of Life? Remember that show? She's starring in the new Palm Royale. Oh, Palm Royale looks so good. But she's also like BFFs in real life with Dolores Catania. Not BFFs, but they're friends. She's friends with Dolores and the Saj. I didn't tell her I called Maj, the Saj when she was here. Guys, when I have interviews with celebrities, it's not about me. So I wouldn't tell Mindy Cohn from Facts of Life that I call Maj the Saj. But she's really good friends with them. And she was on Facts of Life. Well, guess who else was on Facts of Life? She really is BFFs in real life with Kim Fields. So we talk about RHOA and what Mindy told her before she started RHOA. Here's my advice, Miss Kim Fields. So have you listened to my chat with Mindy? Oh, you thought Palm Royale and Facts of Life. You didn't realize we also talk housewives. Um, Go listen to that. It aired earlier today. We talk about RHOA and Miss Fields and Miss Catania and the Sarge Marge. Hi, Margaret. Love you, girl. I'll see you guys soon. Here was a quick hit with David.